of IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the tip to start out. Eagles on offense, holding, waiting for something to open up. Oh, and an ugly pass there into the first row.
Eagles really struggling out of the gate without Junior. Coach Bishop can't be happy with that effort. Looks like we might be in for a long, long night.
And he holds it up top. A beautiful backdoor cut. Oh, and he missed it. Wide open layup there, and he missed it. Dragons now coming back the other way and pushing the pace with the 3-on-1, and they'll get the easy bucket. Things are going from bad to worse quickly here for the Eagles. Controlling traffic, and oh, ball knocked loose there, and here we go, the Dragons going the other way, now with the 2-on-1, and he finishes with the silky finger roll in the lane.
Oh, Joe, the Dragons are rolling. Without Junior, the Eagles look completely lost. Nothing is working for them right now.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Dragons are out in front, up 11, and we send it to halftime now, back with the third quarter right after this.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to just play hard every possession, all right? Lose the ball, every rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. Okay? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better? Let's do this.
I was hard to watch out there.
All right, fellas, let's get the second half over with. It's embarrassing. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
Look at the last few
Second half getting underway here, and if you're just joining us, Junior is out tonight. Meanwhile, cutter down the lane. Oh, and what a rejection!
Joe, maybe some sharp words from Coach Bishop have inspired a turnaround here. This New York team might have some fight left.
And just as you say that, Danny, the Eagles give it away with another careless turnover. Off the pick and roll and an easy bucket.
Joe, is it me or does every possession feel like it's on repeat at this point? Dragons having their way. This can't be easy for Junior to watch from the bench.
And he controls it up top. And he's stripped at midcourt again. And now coming down the other way with a scoop to the hoop and the score.
At this point, guys, it feels like the Eagles just need to wave the white flag, regroup for the next one. Hopefully they'll have Junior back in the lineup for the Invitational.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like the quote in my office says, you can't win unless you learn how to lose. But hey, let's not lose 2 in a row, right? These invitational teams are lined up with NBA prospects. They won't know what hit them.
recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Now, look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. Hey, I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, Arch. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
No, I'm serious, too, man. It's just... vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Look, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
All right, it's okay. Coach, use
I
me.
know exactly who he is.
Out! Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. A look now at who the Eagles are starting with. Day, the captain, plays point. Sheffield is the two beside him. Rising star Junior slots in at small forward, and down low at the 4 and the 5 is Zadirko and Marceda. In the backcourt for the Cats is the playmaker Davidson at the 1 and Splitter at the off-guard spot. The star of the team, Hendrix Cobb, is the small forward. Then down low, you have Edwards and Fresh to round out the starting 5. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game notes.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. But the team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover, and by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Edwards, pass to Davidson. Junior with the steal. Ball going up court, and it's finished off by Mason.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Here's Cobb. No good that time. Junior outside. And the go-ahead bucket is no good. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Here's Cobb. And again, no good from Louisiana. Sheffield, left side. On the wing, Junior. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter.
Pass to Cobb from downtown. And again, no good from Louisiana. The drive now by Junior. They now take the lead.
Check out Junior getting the best of the defense on that track. He's really learning how to apply his physical gifts.
Outside Cobb. Second shot chance. What a terrific move that is.
And for the Eagles, they're technically the away team in this game, even though it's being played right in their backyard.
And you have to admire the effort the Eagles have shown all tournament long, too. They knew they'd have the crowd support most of the way, and they've earned it with their play.
First quarter of play, just over 3.5 minutes in. Mason, right side. Back to Junior. 6 to shoot. Marceda, defended by Fresh. And that's good for Junior.
Junior's already developing some pretty strong mechanics. You can see the potential in his stroke.
Here's Cobb. Drops in the layup for 2.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
It's Day driving. Junior hammers through, alley-oop through.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
And again, Hendricks Cobb.
He's taking shots he knows he can make and has absolutely owned this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Day, no good.
Well, he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a 4-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
The Civet Cats trailing. That's tipped. Junior with the steal. Mason deflected. Davidson with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Eagles ahead, leading by just 1. And coming up in a moment, the start of quarter number 2. And welcome back as we get the second quarter. Here's Splitter. Outside, Davidson. Pass to Cobb. Junior grabs the miss. The Eagles with the lead. And about 3 minutes played into the second quarter. Junior showing no ill effects of his knee injury on that dunk.
And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectations and find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
Banked in off the glass.
The second chance bucket from Edwards. It's a real display of his athleticism. Secures the rebound and goes right back up for his shot.
It's stolen by Splitter. Outside, Davidson. Almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. And Benjamin Davidson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And with Newark East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after this season.
On the wing, Hendricks Cobb unloads from 13 feet. Here's Edwards. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
This is where you feed Edwards. Let him use his height and weight to do damage from there.
Junior outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Benjamin Davidson. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
So it's the Cats now. It's a 5-point game. Edwards up top, pass to Davidson. And here is Splitter. With just 5 to shoot. Edwards on the wing, Hendricks Cobb. Junior grabs the miss.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
Eagles are lucky to have Junior, so ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both at the line that time. Here's Edwards. Off target from the baseline. And we've reached halftime in this one. Eagles ahead. They're up by 7. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, 2 shots coming. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
Now here's Day. He's covered closely. And here's Junior outside. That miss takes him to 7 for 12 from the floor. Pass to Cobb. And then Hendricks Cobb with the jam.
Wow, Cobb really gave the Civic Cats something to get excited about there. A dominant and acrobatic slam.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Junior with the steal. Oh, man. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's not afraid to take chances on this side of the ball. I love watching Junior anticipate when he should go for steals.
Now Davidson. Pass to Cobb from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time. Junior putting his fingerprints all over this game. He is in a zone with this offensive onslaught.
Cobb. Good D by Junior. Now the Eagles with it. Leading by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
For 3, it's Hendricks Cobb. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Here's Junior. Outside, Day. Pass to Marceda. Junior, guarded by Cobb. Sheffield with the ball. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Marceda. Now Day. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Mason no good.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Absolutely. They've had a strong game on that front, without question. And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
So both teams changing it up here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the... Here's Day. Sheffield outside. Mason. Sheffield right side. High post shot.
And with the way he's scoring so far, we can say Junior is at full strength.
And we wondered before the game if that knee would limit him or be an issue, but right now, he looks like he is a full go at 100%.
And then Hendricks Cobb with the jam.
I think Cobb loves when the D tries to be aggressive with him. The harder they go at him, the better he gets.
And that one falls, and that puts them up. 1 point game now. And here's Day. Sheffield outside. Pass to Junior. That one drops for him.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
I love whenever Day takes initiative for this team, putting it on the D and forcing them to compromise.
First one for him falls. That one is no good.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter. To the middle, Junior, guarded by Cobb. Screened by Marceda. Returns to Day. High post, James Marceda. Junior. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. Well, most thought that the Civic Cats would run away with this one, but this is very much a contest.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eagles have shown a lot of heart the way they've stuck with the Civic Cats. They might not have the depth or talent at the top, but this is a team that is firing on all cylinders and fighting for every chance. Masterful control. I love how Cobb accepts the contact and keeps his focus on the basket.
Junior outside. Left side, it's Day. Davidson with the steal. Teardrop shot. Scoop to the hoop and in.
This is why Davidson is a top prospect. He rises to the challenge of high-pressure situations.
Pass to Mason. Down low. And the Eagles tacked on 2 more. Just over 2.5 minutes now played here in the final quarter of regulation. tipped away. Junior with the steal. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns an and-one opportunity.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
Day with it. Pass to Junior. To the paint. Here's Marceda. And James Marceda slams it in.
What a jam by Marceda, using his athleticism to go right over the top of the defense and dunk it in.
Outside Cobb. To the inside. That one goes. Count it.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
The Eagles leading. On the wing, Junior. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Got one on Cobb.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
Such a clutch performer. He loves being in those situations. A lot of guys say they do, but he truly does.
Cobb. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
At Cobb's size, defenders have a really hard time creating solid coverage. He's already accustomed to shooting through fouls.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
Pass to Junior. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And they encourage Junior to take that shot. If he receives the ball in space, they want him to be aggressive.
Here's Cobb. Count it.
Busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
That was slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead all the way.
And here's Junior outside.
Rugged play under the boards. That's showing some real backbone.
Splitter outside. Cobb down low, guarded by Day. Cobb's shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws right there.
Now here's Davidson, guarded by Day. Great D that time from KJ Day. And now they decide to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And stolen by Junior. The 3 nails the 3-pointer.
Shooting while in rhythm. When Junior has his feet under him, he's a threat to pull up.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Too much work to do, not enough time to do it.
And that one's good for Porter.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
And here's Junior outside. And the Eagles another three.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
And the Battle of Brooklyn goes to the Eagles. Fantastic end to this invitational as Newark East gets the win in their own backyard.
Even though they were the local team, I don't think many expected the Eagles to win this. Gritty performance from them to take down the top team in the nation.
And it's certainly a disappointment for the Civic Cats, who came into this game as favorites. But they lost to a team that played with heart and put it all together right when they needed to. We saw a great game from Junior as well.
We want to thank everyone for watching the Battle of Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us.
I mean, what else can I say?
Shoot, we made down better than you would be a starter.
Okay. I won't go that far. Well, you got me here. There will be others.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you.
You too, man.
Yeah. Go celebrate with your team. You deserve it.
All right. Hey, what's up, Coach?
What's up, bro? How's it?
Good, man, good.
Listen, I know you got to meet with your man Arch and all, but...
Yeah. He said he got some big news for me, so I'm excited to get after it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right, listen, Coach. I know where you're headed with this, okay? I got it handled.
See, right there, when someone says they got it handled, that's when I know they got a blind spot. And if I'm looking to take advantage, that's music to my ears.
Man, I've been taking care of myself for a long time. Coach, I know all the hustles.
I know your man Archie is gonna have some pro options lined up for you. But I strongly advise you to go to college. The atmosphere, tradition, coaching cannot be matched. Now, none of it's easy. College is a microscope. A few bad games will get magnified and hurt your draft stock. Negative press snowballs in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. Keep it positive. The money will come. Just keep your eyes open. Yeah.
I will.
So you're saying in the G League, I can line the weeds, develop my game, and get paid now?
Exactly. Get a few endorsements, boost that paycheck, and you get the NBA development staff. So when you level up to the league, you'll already know the structure of the pro game. Now the flip side of that is, there's grown men in the G League, lifers, looking for a 10-day contract by any means necessary.
Yeah, which means I might have a target on my back. Man, show this kid up, punch a ticket to the league.
And it cuts both ways. You show them up, you look even more ready for the league. I mean, it's not a bad place to be in. You get to work on your draft stock without any immediate pressure. And then, eventually you go to the winter showcase where you can show off for the scouts and then hit the draft.
You'll be around?
I'll be here and there as your acting manager.
All right. What about if I go to college?
I mean, look, you go to the G League, you get injured, you got a contract. You go to college, get injured, there's no contract. So, G League or college, the choice is yours, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
All right. Let's go to G League.
Yes. You're making the right choice, Junior. You won't regret it. I'm gonna get on the phone with the gym right away because I know he's gonna be thrilled. Stepping into a bigger world, kid. Think you ready?
No question, man. Let's go get it.